Ladies and gentlemen, I am Melvin Banks.
And this is Ito.
And we are the Carbonation Conversation, reviewing Hulu. My dude, Hulu. Exclusive movie, Prey. I thought you was going to say Prey. And if you like what we do, shout out to Illinois, Chicago, all that good stuff for holding us down since the beginning. But if you like what we do, don't hesitate to ring that bell. Put those likes on those various platforms. Increase our following because we get a little bit momentum on Podbean. You know, I see it.
A little bit.
We are still drinking our Sapporo's. At least Ito is the one that got a new one. Yes, I'm still working on the first one from the previous review. But we are here to review the movie Prey. Let's do the Happy New Beer. Quick thoughts. What did you think?
I thought it started off a little slow, but then after a certain part, I think it got really good.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. I thought it was fantastic. I definitely love the movie, but I'm not sitting up here gonna be like a Prey and Alien fanboy because. Like the last time I watched Arnold Schwarzenegger's Prey, maybe a year ago, and that was because my wife had never seen it, and we caught it in the middle where she was just so locked in, and then Predator 2 started, and I fell asleep to that, but she had to finish because she just got so into it with it. So I thought it was great.
Yeah, I mean, it ended up being great at the end. Like I said, I just started a little slow at first to me, but then after a certain point, I'm like, dang, okay, now it's good, you know. And then it got really good. So at the end, I thought it was I thought it was great. You know what I mean? I give probably a B.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
B,
Good shit. Yeah. Do you think you would have saw this in theaters? Like if I would have said, "Hey, do you want to go see Prey?"
Just to review it, probably I would have thought so. Yes. Okay. Because I heard already getting good reviews about it, so you know, it kind of got me excited to watch it.
Yeah. So one of my first things is the controversy, I guess, to this movie. Like, I don't understand how people. See, I've been paying attention to these motherfucking details because I always got. I mean, well, you know, BS. You know, and you're absolutely right on that. But you know, I at least wanted to address like Alien starred old girl. What's old girl?
Sigourney Weaver.
Yeah, phenomenal horror alien movie. So I did not know why some people thought a female lead, a Native American female lead, was not going to be up to par, or you know, it wasn't going to be enough character development. I was like,
I'm listening to those people.
I mean, no. I mean, obviously, I listen to all sides of point of views. I mean, I've listened to bad reviews of the movie, and I'm like, hey, you guys got a title. You're entitled to your opinion.
Of course. But like sometimes this stuff is not even worth it.
Yeah, she kicked ass in this movie. She was incredible as far as acting wise, at least to me.
Her name was Amber Midthunder. She's native New Mexican. She was in the show Legion.
Who was she?
One of my favorite shows.
Yeah.
She was, remember, you watched Legion, right?
Yes, I did.
You remember the young girl that was kicking ass with the old man? She lived inside of him?
Yes.
He got old, but she didn't.
And they were like in love with. I don't want to say they were in love with each other. It was like brother and sister. And then when they separated, he had almost a fucking heart attack. Yeah. Wow, didn't know that was her. Yeah, that's some good shit.
Yeah, that was her, and she was also in Roswell, New Mexico. A couple other things, but I didn't either. But you know, that was a show that came out, I think, on CW. Your favorite network.
But yeah, I thought the movie was incredible. It was funny because I put on one of my other things like Apocalypto vibes. Was it rated R? It has to be rated R, right?
My thing, the why I gave it a B, mainly is because I thought it would have been way better and more authentic if they spoke in their native language.
I was actually one of my other ones I had on here. Apparently, I don't know if this is true. It's only a screenshot, and we know motherfuckers can edit shit, yada, yada, yada. But it had apparently a Camacho, is it? Comanche subtitle. Like, actually, you can hear it because they did say she did do it in English and
there was sometimes she would say some shit. But it was like they were speaking English like nothing.
Yeah.
Like even the brother, like when he first came out, I'm like, he's white. He's not Native American. He looks white. I don't believe it.
Yeah, I feel you.
He might be 10% Native American.
I saw a screenshot that somebody shared. Like, you can watch it in the native language. I don't know if that's true.
Really?
That's what I. You know what I'm
but
saying?
They're speaking English. Maybe if they put the subtitles, but that don't count to me.
Yeah.
I feel like if it was actual, like you said, apocalypse. I even said that to Roman. Like I feel like it would have been better if it was like apocalypto.
I do.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Type of shit. Predator shows up in that type of environment. That'd be fucking badass.
But you know, Americans, they don't want to read screen titles, my dude.
I
mean, I know you read. You know what I'm saying?
Apocalypto was an American-made movie, and they love people.
Oh no, yeah, people fucking love that shit.
Why not?
You know what? I think in the area it's funny because when I come across certain people about Apocalypto, they go, it was okay. But when I come across minorities Apocalypto, they be like, bro, that was one of the greatest movies. They play that in the neighborhood barbershop still. Like, yeah, dude, these people was doing that shit for first century. Everybody was putting everybody as slaves and all that shit. It was, that was such a good fucking movie, man. Now you got me into Apocalypse. I want to go home and go see it and shit.
But I think the only other person mentioning actor-wise is the brother. His name is Dakota Beavers, and he's a vocalist and a guitarist.
Well, all
and he's a descendant of the Iwinge Pueblo. So, a descendant. That don't mean he's really like.
Yeah, no,
he's still
I
white
haven't been to that. What was it?
But he hasn't mentioned him because he kind of snapped a little later on the horse. You know what I mean?
Dude, he went hard at the end. You know, he definitely went hard. I watched this with my wife and my son, and my wife was just like, "Why is everybody hating on her?" And I was like, "You know what time it is? Like the lead character, Ava."
Naru.
What the fuck am I looking? I'm like,
what the hell
there's like full cast and crew. Prey. I'm shocked that she's not the first one, but apparently she isn't. So that's on them. Fuck it. What's her name again?
Naru.
I was explaining like for the most part, all they want women to do in the tribe is cook and make the cloaks because you did see them like kind of getting the skin off of it. You know, like I be doing in Skyrim and shit. I be making some new armor. I be doing that same fucking thing. And she wants to become a hunter.
Yeah.
That's what she wants to become. And she's like, one of the reasons why I want to become a hunter is because you motherfuckers say I can't. It's like, ooh. That's some good shit though.
But then you see right away that she's even smart about it. Like she's with her brother, and they go shoot something that was flying, and she's aiming for it, but he shoots it first. And she's like, "See, you got to be fast." He's like, "I was waiting for it to come back. Now you got to go over there and get it."
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
And I liked how it made it at least seem that she created the first like axe with a rope attached to it, because the guy looked at it like, why do you have it attached to a rope? Yeah. And he tries to demean her for it. It's like, bro, did you just see her? Like, with
she
the
like snapped and shit.
That's like, motherfucking Scorpion, get over here, bitch. Like, especially with that axe, that one hit a quarter, boom. Like, Jesus. How'd you think about Predator? Like this version of Predator from back in the day.
I thought it was badass. I felt like this was like they showed that they evolved.
Yes.
You know what I mean? From the armor to the lasers, because it's like before the 3 dots would shoot lasers. Now
I was just
like
telling my wife
projectiles.
Yeah,
that's cool.
Awesome.
You know, I thought that was wrong.
I think you had mentioned this to me when we were talking about yesterday, like how he was going up the food chain. I think the first thing he killed was a big ass snake. He's like, oh, what that do?
It was like a rat that ate something, then the snake ate the rat, and then he fucking grabbed. Well, then the snake sensed them or something, and then he snatched his ass and skinned them.
Yeah, and then him and that bear, like Jesus, that
was
bear
like,
scene.
Because first it was a rabbit and like a dog, I guess, or like a dog.
It was
a wolf.
Yeah.
Hunting the rabbit.
So far, I was like, get him, wolf! Get him, wolf!
He starts chasing his ass, but the predator goes after the dog and bites the dog and shit.
Oh man, I thought this.
And that was like the first skull he takes, the dog. And hangs it.
Dude,
you know what I mean?
Is that the one he put on? Right? Did he put on that, or did he?
No, he hang it in the back. That's what they would hang the skulls that they kill and shit.
Dude, that was so awesome. I really, really liked this version of Predator. I like the fucking shield when he would use it as a weapon, like boom. I really, really liked it. And I also have the tiger scene in the tree. Damn. Like, what the fuck?
So that's what it is. Basically, they go out for the hunt before they actually see before she actually sees a predator.
Yeah, she
They go out for the hunt
the first time,
and basically the brother's saying it like she's basically acting like she's gonna let her get her lion and her beast or whatever, and prove that she's a hunter.
Yeah.
And so they have a plan. It's her plan technically, and they go to the trees and they're waiting, and she sees the light first, right?
Yeah, she sees the light first, and nobody's talking shit.
Nobody's talking shit, and she calls it the Thunderbird. And basically, I wrote this shit down.
Yeah, go ahead.
It's basically the Thunderbird's a godlike creature that can bring joy or destruction.
Oh, okay.
So
sounds like somebody I know.
That has to do with shut the fuck. That has to do
Zeus?
with
Go ahead.
Basically, it has to do with the hunt she feels. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? That she could bring the Thunderbird home with joy, with her, hunting. So, but while the nigga talking shit, all of a sudden he gets snatched up.
And I
thought it was Predator.
Bro, so did I.
I thought it was Predator.
I was like, oh yeah, I totally forget these big ass cats can jump on trees. Like, what the fuck? Like, they even say when you're running from a bear, they'll go up a tree. The motherfucker can climb.
Right.
But when you actually see something like that, it's like, run. But
Right.
I thought she clipped them, right?
It looked like
she was falling like she got him. And salute to people who hunted like this and back in the day, because I don't know why you even kill it. Are you killing the lion just for population control, or for the cloak, or for the meat? Because there are easier things to kill.
Yeah, I mean, it's not just to me. It's just like that was the reason she was in to prove herself.
I do like.
And so then you bring the kill home. That's what it was. That's why after she fell off the tree, knocked off by hitting her head, she wakes up back at the crib like your brother had to carry her home.
Yeah.
And then he shows up with the dead lion and stuff. And later on, it's funny. Later on, he confesses, but saying it was her, like she wounded it, and it was her idea. And,
and he was like, I had to carry you. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was like, oh, I guess that's a big deal. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like being carried. I guess in that time, I guess it would make sense. Yeah, especially because it ain't like he ain't got any guns or anything. So not only does he have to carry you back, he has to be careful because there are a lot of animals that's out there. What did you think about the Europeans?
The Frenchmen?
The Frenchmen.
They were, basically they're frontiersmen.
Okay.
That's what they were. Because this takes place in 1719.
Yeah.
They're like living in the Great Plains, basically. So they called it the frontiersmen, but they were French. They were speaking French.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was crazy because at first you saw a field of dead buffalo skinned, and you thought it was fucking Predator.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But then when she comes in contact with them, she finds them wearing the buffalo fur.
Dude.
So she's like, you the ones that
all
killed
that
her.
beautiful bison meat, really? Like, okay, but I guess you can see, them coming from a different place, not knowing we don't know this fucking animal. Hopefully.
So basically, first we'll say when she first sees predators with the bear fight, because the bear's chasing her ass, and
Predator's looking like,
she hides. She
worthy opponent.
Exactly. She hides under like some trees and shit, and Bear's trying to go after it, and fucking Predator comes through. They have a fight. We're like, oh shit, that was badass.
I'm not gonna. I'm pretty sure Predator would win, but bro, that bear was giving him some go.
It was like with that last hit, I was like, damn, did he just knock Predator out or something? The Predator just came through, picked his ass up.
Yeah, I'm like, man, that
sliced his ass and picked him up. The blood revealed how he looked and stuff to Naru. So that's the first time she saw him. She was just like, what the fuck, you know?
Yeah. Oh my god. And like you said, I'm sorry, Renee just popped in the background just to say fuck you. You didn't see him. He popped in the window. But yeah, I didn't think they were gonna kind of go there with like the frontier and then the guns, and then I thought that was pretty fucking cool.
Yeah, that was cool.
I even like when they capture her and it was just in the only translator.
Yeah, the guy. I speak your language, English. I speak English.
I did think that was
bullshit.
I did, and what was so crazy?
That's what made it worse.
And the subtitles didn't even give you anything that the frontier man said. So I was just like, that's a little weird. That's because I will say this: when the movie started, I did not think it was going to be in English at all. I thought it was like, okay, we're going to be reading subtitles, and then it was just like. She was just like, when I was a little girl, I was like, and she didn't say when I was a little girl, but you know what the fuck I mean. But yeah, and he's just saying like, hey, you know what we're facing, right? Like, can you give us some information though here? And I thought maybe for once they were actually gonna come together to try to kill her. Nah, they fucking all.
Nah, even tells like we figure out he's here to like find out who's like a stronger or some opponent, and basically they want to use. They bust out a brother. Like they have the brother. They want to use them as baits.
Bro, when they sliced him from like peck to like liver, I thought he was done. Yeah. I thought it was a deep enough cut to just he's fucking dead. He's like a dead man standing. But he did prove himself to be legit at the end. Yeah. So the only thing I obviously want to say is the interaction between the Frontier Man and Naru. Because I don't want to butcher the name. I don't want to be disrespectful. Is the fact that she was able to learn how to use a gun. Yeah. Which is hilarious back in those days because it's like, bam!
Yeah, it was crazy.
Let us wait 2 minutes so we can reveal.
Basically, when they had them tied up as bait, Predator, like the guys that were up on top with the guns, Predator came from behind and killed their ass.
Man.
Snapped
all of them,
fucked them up, and then so basically he attacked, and then when he went down there, the other ones came out, popped out. That's when the Predator snapped off with the shield, slicing heads off, and just going off. That shit was badass
like
scene.
The most impressive thing.
That shit was nuts.
I mean, Jesus.
The guy comes off, throws a pistol in his head and bounces off the helmet and right back into his head and shit.
The action in this movie, when it got to that point, it was really, really, really good.
Let's not forget the dog.
Yeah.
The dog, Sorry. That was the name of the dog. Mm-hmm. The dog, a little background about the dog, if I wanted to.
Yeah, go ahead.
Real dog named Coco was adopted specifically for this movie. And people, producing the movie called the dog a hot mess.
Yeah, I did read an article about that. Go ahead,
because it was untrained. Usually trained people, they wanted something more natural, so they adopted the dog specifically for this. And she's an American dingo. So they call her basically AKA a Carolina dog. It's one of the oldest breeds in existence.
Oh wow. I guess it would be fitting to get that dog.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, definitely. That's some good shit. I keep grabbing the shot. Like, I don't know if you noticed. This is like my 5th time trying to.
I actually did notice.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure I know who the shout out goes to, at least for me.
It's gonna be for Naru.
Yeah, definitely. Let's talk about the fight between the brother and Predator. if you want to say,
yeah, because he goes get the horse.
Yeah, if you want to say Naru wounded the lion, with all due respect, I mean, he wounded the fuck out of Predator. I almost thought that they were going to get him together.
Wow.
Because when he came back with that horse, after obviously old guy was showing her how to shoot the gun and how to do that, I legit thought it was going to be a brother-sister connection of sweet, sweet death to Predator. No. But my God, did he fucking
Oh, yeah, he got
snap.
him. He was slashing them, slicing them on that horse.
He was way better than that previous group that when they found her and, you know what I'm saying, she was like, oh, this is just possums. Well, why are possums running this way? And then they try to get Predator.
Exactly.
Predator got them real quick. But this dude, he knew what he was doing even after he got off the horse. And then he definitely, you know, salutes her and tells her, this is where I stay, basically, as he was getting his head completely chopped the fuck off. And we see, like most Predator movies, I don't know, and this is just me personally, if I want to see a Predator movie where Predator ends at the end. Because wins at the end. I think I would, just to keep that mystique of he is so good, because what happens is everybody that defeats Predator, they gotta outsmart him. Like it's not about strength.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Maybe
because
it's
he's
like,
the strongest.
maybe that's why they keep coming back. Like this is the planet that challenges the most.
Yeah, you know what?
You know what I mean? It's like they keep let's send the next guy.
Happy
you know what I mean?
Yeah. That is so fucking true.
Yeah. Pretty cool, because what she ends up doing is pretty cool. Like basically she realizes that so far she hasn't been a threat to him, so he can't see her.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's the tripped out part about that. That like she uses it against him, and that's how he wins. He ends up getting his helmet off and using that basically to reflect the projectiles to bounce back and hit him.
That is so awesome. I guess it would be a shame for us not to mention the flower in the movie, the flower that drops the temperature.
Oh yeah.
I thought it was hilarious when she gave the frontier guy the flower and his temperature did drop, but Predator was like, well, let me try to stab him real quick and see if he'll make a sound. Make a sound, you're dead.
Right?
And I was, you know what I'm saying, it's so fucked up because I always try to find good in some people, you know what I'm saying? Not Hitler. Fuck that guy. But,
John Wayne Gacy.
You know what I'm saying? You know, it is there, you know, I like my anti-heroes to be related to people in some sort of way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
that's just me, you know, because they're personable and shit. So when he did that, he's like, "Oh, you an idiot." When Predator killed his ass, I was just like, "Oh, okay." But yeah, like you said, I mean, she ended up tricking him. I forget what Arnold Schwarzenegger, like, I haven't seen, I really want to go home right now and watch Predator, because I'm like, how did Arnold Schwarzenegger trick
remember,
him?
like, if you're, like, you're going to be seen, like, he came out in mud cover, so you couldn't see him, and he sneak attacked him, basically, got the best of him, and then the Predator ended up self-destructing himself.
Okay. Which is funny. Now I like that you say he got caught in mud, because quicksand was a thing in there. My son was like, "Daddy, what's that?" I'm like, that's quicksand. So what is that? Quicksand. He's 4. Yeah. Guys, he's 4, so.
I don't even think it was quicksand, though.
Oh, you don't think it was quicksand?
Because she came up out like that. I think it was like
but she had to throw the axe to come up.
I know.
Yeah.
But still, you still can't do that to quicksand. It's like more like, I can't think of the name.
Okay.
But it's not quicksand. It's something like it, but it's more like mud. You know, I can't think of the word. I want to say marsh or mush or something, but I can't think of the word.
Okay, I can feel you on that. Yeah, I always thought quicksand was like that.
Yeah, because it's in the. I mean, the quicksand's usually only in the deserts.
Oh shit!
Like
You're fucking kidding me.
Most of the time, yeah.
No, the only reason I'm saying, I'm not saying that you're wrong. I'm just saying every movie where it's like, it's quicksand, they're like in a fucking forest or some shit. Meanwhile, quicksand.
But I think it's like even the forest, but I mean the forest would be in those areas. Yeah. Like there's no, I think, American forest that has quicksand.
Yeah, I don't fucking
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
As far as I know.
Yeah. The last thing I really wanted to mention, cinematography, man. The movie was fucking beautiful. I thought it was beautifully well done.
I got
Go ahead.
something else.
Yeah.
Did you realize they focused on the gun, on the pistol?
No.
The words on it.
Oh, what was the words?
Did you realize it? No. It said Raphael Adolini 1715. The same pistol that the Predators gave to Danny Glover's character in Predator 2.
Oh, wow.
So, at the end of this movie, they like replay the movie and like the paintings that they do on the walls and shit. And at the end, it like goes on to where it shows more ships coming. So they're saying this might continue.
I would love it too.
They're saying it because apparently the Predators end up getting that gun, and that's how later on they give it in part Predator 2 to fucking Danny Glover's character.
Okay. Like, I don't. Is this a prequel?
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah. Okay.
This is supposed to be the first hunt.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Could you believe?
This is 1719. And part 2 was like took place in the 80s.
Yeah. Okay. Can you believe this is currently on IMDb? 4.6 out of 10, 13% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Wow, really?
Yeah. And it's a little disappointing for that. I don't know. Like, I mean, obviously, America and Native Americans. That's a sensitive topic I'm not willing to even fucking touch in this show, so I don't know, because I mean, I would give it, you said it was slow in the beginning, you know what I'm saying, and I give you that, it was definitely slow in the beginning.
Like, okay, I get it, you want to be a hunter.
Yes.
And they're being assholes, okay, let's get on with it, I get it,
and
that was my little thing.
Yeah, and I don't know if it's just because Predator, the 1 and 2 is just, put on a pedestal.
Yeah. So to me, I'm just like, okay, in this one, finally he killed a human.
Yeah.
Because he didn't kill the human, so he killed the bear. And then it was on, you know what I mean? So it was just like, okay, that was cool to fight the bear, and then it was, okay, now we're onto the human. You know what I mean? And this was already about 40 minutes into the movie.
It's so funny because I saw a fucking comment that was like, oh, this movie started quick. So I thought Predator was about to go in the village and wreak havoc. Everybody, I thought like after 30 minutes of dialogue, Predator was just gonna be like, oh, you don't believe me about the Thunderbird? Boom, Predator's gonna come in the fucking camp and just wreak havoc. It didn't work out like that, but I wasn't disappointed. But I would say, I give this, is this the best movie I've seen in a year? This year? No. I will put Nope, Doctor Strange, but I put Predator at 3rd this year.
Nope, really up there like that?
Yeah, I thought Nope was really good. Obviously, my review was
good
out
just
there.
because it's a black director, okay?
Oh, fuck you. I
man.
got that. I was shocked. Like, you looked at, like, you literally said that live on the Carbonation conversation. No, I thought Nope, because Nope was a different concept, and I know you hate spoilers, so I'm not going to spoil that and shit.
I'll watch it eventually, but I just heard so many bad reviews.
Oh, yeah, it's definitely mixed. Definitely mixed. But I put that as my number 1, and I do like Doctor Strange as number 2.
Better than Doctor Strange?
I thought it was. Wow. Because it was different.
You like Twister, I'm sorry.
Food. Where'd you get all this beef? We've got cows. I fucking love that movie. I'm sorry. Fuck you. That shit is awesome. I do. I do have Doctor Strange 2nd. I cannot put this. Thor was not better than Prey to me. So I would have Thor for 4th. Probably The Gray Man like 9th or 10th, and I ain't even seen that many movies, but I'm putting it 9th or 10th. And I thought The Gray Man was really good and solid, but it's like a typical action movie. It just is what it is. But I thought this was really, really good, and I am disappointed. The score, like 4.6 IMDb, 13% Rotten Tomatoes.
Like I said, that's what I'm like. I don't think I could put it even like top 5 for me this year.
Oh, okay.
It was a great movie, yeah.
Name 5. I'm just curious.
Right now,
okay, no, you're all good. Ladies and gentlemen, we do things before none. No, I'm just fucking with you. But yeah, okay, cool. All right. But yeah, that is what it is. But it's good. I love it when we have different opinions, because if we didn't have different opinions, then it would be like a 9-minute review. But okay, out of 10. Let's do it out of 10. What do you think? Because what did I give Thor? Like a 5 or 6? And you was like, motherfucker.
Like, damn.
That's how you felt. And I thought Thor was a good movie. I just thought it could have been, a Disney Plus. Straight to Disney Plus movie. That's just and you're like, no fucking Marvel movie will ever be Disney Plus.
No, it will not.
Meanwhile, DC's canceling every fucking thing. What do you give it? 1 to 10. Just quick thoughts.
7.
Okay, I give it about 7.5/8. So we're right along the lines.
Yeah.
And we
like I said, it was a great movie,
are.
but I think it could have been better. But if it more authentic, if it was in their language.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Definitely.
That's my number 1.
Yes.
To me, that would have made a movie like an innocent 8.5 at least. 9 maybe.
Okay.
Because of how it went.
I feel you on that.
You know what I mean?
So let me ask you this last question. Happy New Year. What if Predator came to Puerto Rico? How would you guys?
They will fuck him up.
He's Puerto Rican.
They walk around with machetes over there.
Done. Predator's done. Come to Chicago, Predator. Come. Well, not when I'm here. When I moved out of the area.
Yeah, go to Inglewood, Predator. I dare you.
Yeah. Go there. Go to the mean streets of Boston. I always get that from Eminem. The mean streets of Boston. I forgot who was it Benzino? I think it was Benzino. It's like, you from the mean streets of Boston. Oh shit.
That's
Boston, we love you.
That's funny because today I was watching a guy review the beef between him and Everlast.
Oh shit!
Each song that they did back and forth.
It's funny listening to Eminem's beefs from various people. It's like, oh, I didn't think he was gonna go that hard, but I forgot.
Come on now.
All right. We totally got that.
Predator.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am Melvin Banks.
And this is Ito.
And we are the Carbonation Conversation. Once again, if you like what you listen to in the background, you like the audio editing, which you won't ever hear, but because me and Ito be so smooth and kicking it, doing it right. Doing it right. It's definitely from Mo Beats 89. And if you want to check out all of his good shit on all of his platforms, just search Mo Beats 89. If you want to hit him up directly, he does it all. He can do your motherfucking Twitch entrance.
Make it a mo.
Just add an @Gmail at the end of that shit. When will we be back? We gonna be back soon, as always. We love you. Is that it? No. Yeah, I am finishing my beer.
Your beer. Exactly. Your one beer
for two reviews. For 2. You sound like Renee when you said that. Or maybe he just got it from you. But yeah. Don't drink and drive.
Drink and vibe.
Peace.